My name is Dr. Joshua Mugendi-How, and this is my wife here, Mercy Mugendi, and we are proprietors and directors of Growpact Kenya Limited, an agribusiness company that deals in propagation of seedlings of fruit, vegetables and herbs. We are based and located in Trans Nzoia County, Kiminini constituency, Waitaluk sub-county. I come originally from Embu County, but in the spirit of being pure Kenyan and true Kenyan, my wife and I found ourselves in Trans Nzoia County, and this is our new home. By profession, I'm a molecular biologist. I have a PhD in biotechnology, and I've been working with plants now for the last of I think since 2006 to date, but not at the level at which I am involved with working with plants now. I've done a lot of wet lab in improving the quality of plants from the genes, from the genetics part of it, as a molecular biologist. I've been an enthusiast of crops and plants, and more so of food crops. I started working with sweet potato, which is an orphan crop. Earlier in the day you saw me with sweet potato, so I still love working with orphan crops. From sweet potato, I went to cassava. I started working on genetic engineering of cassava. Previously, I worked on genetic improvement of sweet potato. And around, you've seen a lot of cassava in the field, so I still hold on to my roots. And when I was doing my research at the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, I got to interact a little bit with the seed system, which includes, besides quality planting material as seed, but also on the management of the seed. And that is what actually drove me to start thoughts and ideas and looking for partners and potential avenues that would see me play or contribute towards the seed system. And I managed to tag along with my wife, who has nothing to do with plants. And to cut the long story short, in 2015, I think that must have been February 2015, we started thinking of a propagation unit, and our first venture and investment was in Kericho. So my wife and I, without a lot of knowledge in horticulture, we hired greenhouses in Kericho and started propagation in greenhouses, which was a successful failure. We failed amazingly. But that did not break our hearts, neither did it deter our vision and our objectives of one day running and owning a robust seedling propagation platform. And that's why we are here today as Growpact proprietors.
Initially, there's always that fear. Well, we've done this, how will it be? But there was that glimpse of hope. Working together has really been fun, and it gives you encouragement, and as you fail together, you're able to go through the downs and ups. So after Kericho, we were like, okay, fine, yes, it didn't work out, but we try again. And now it's been 3 years, and it's been successful. I think Kericho, we used our savings.
Yeah, Kericho, we actually emptied our... They're called what? The pinky whatever?
The
piggy pots. So we broke all our savings. We invested everything that we had at that particular time, and we lost everything.
Yeah.
Not even a single shilling came to us in form of profit. The project was not sustainable. We took the loss positively. And this is also one thing that we are also learning as Growpact, and we entrench this. We do not only learn from our successes, but also from our failures. Yeah. We take failure here very seriously, because we fail. We look at failure from a different angle. What have we learned? What can we be able to do better?
Yeah.
And this has helped us be able to develop and establish systems, protocols that are working, and we are trying to improve every other time that we do something wrong. We try to do it a little bit better, differently. Yeah, only the willpower. That was in that must have been in early 2016. That is when we lost everything, and we kept going. We really were focused to partner. I mean, partnership is quite key, and we wanted to look for an avenue that we could now not use our own savings, but an investment vehicle that would help us in financing. And we came across an institution that helps nurture and incubate and accelerate ideas that are, that seem to have a very clear framework of sustainability. And we encountered an organization called Agribusiness Booster. It has got a link to the Dutch, and that is where actually we got our first financing from to start this venture in form of a loan. So, and it is now, as my wife said, this is the third year. We have been operating for the last 2 years, and now this is our third year. Yeah.
So you've got the loan.
Yep.
Now coming to Tanzania. Why did you decide to come to Kitale?
It's a very interesting question, because sometimes when you look at this, we think we are really in the wrong place. But also we ask ourselves, why not Kitale? Why not Trans Nzoia also? Trans Nzoia, Uasin Gishu is known to be the food basket of Kenya, maize farming, wheat farming, and things like those. But also there is a call of food security by our president, and the introduction of diversity. We diversify on what we eat. So we see perspectives in the sense that people here can also appreciate horticultural farming, and we could be a vehicle to see them grow into those levels. So we start small with the farmers as they grow towards diversifying. Yeah.
Yeah. What actually, to add a little bit more on what Mercy said, is Trans Nzoia County is a very prime region, not only in Trans Nzoia, but talk of the counties that surround us. Uasin Gishu, Bungoma, Kakamega, Busia, Kisumu, go all the way to Homa Bay, Nandi County, Kericho, all those, Turkana County, West Pokot. We see a very big potential, and those are actually the emerging markets for horticulture production in the future. Of course, with the frustration sometimes that is there in the maize farming, farmers are looking for an alternative, and so everybody will ask us, why are you in Kitale? And like what my wife said is, we will always ask, why not Kitale? Yes, people have said you guys are going against the grain and against the flow, but we have seen farmers grow, transitioning smallholder farmers here who started with 100 seedlings, 1,000 seedlings. Now we have farmers who've grown all the way to